All right, this is part 2 of making a platformer, and we've already got our character able to jump and move, and now we're going to learn cameras and tiles, how to use the camera to add tile overlap events so the player has a way to win or lose. So that's kind of an important part of a game, like how you win and how you lose. If you don't know that, games are not fun, honestly, if you can't figure out how to win or lose. So let's figure this out. This is my first time doing this, so you're seeing me do this live here. In this tutorial, we'll create a way to win or lose our platformer game. Okay, sounds good. Take a moment to move the player sprite around the screen. Okay, this is the player sprite. Right now, the camera isn't following when the player moves off screen. We can fix that. Okay, there's my player sprite. My player is moving around the screen. He doesn't have any controls right now. So that's interesting. Right now, the camera isn't following when the player moves off screen. Well, yeah, let me try that again. Let me try moving off screen here. You're right. It's not following me. Why aren't you following me, camera? Also, why isn't my... Oh, spacebar makes my character jump. I forgot spacebar, not the up arrow. I'm going to change that later in my code because I like the up arrow to control it, but that's fine. Okay, and if I want to change that, I can say on up. I could change that if I wanted. I could also have it do other things. So let's go to the next. Now you can move around the camera. Now we can move around the camera follow. Unfortunately, players in a danger. Oh wait, did I miss a whole step? Hold up, I missed a whole thing. We can fix that. I missed the whole code. Drag camera follow sprite. So that's under scene because it's a camera. Camera follow sprite into the bottom of the on start container. So scene. Camera follow sprite. There it is. Just drag just a little bit and put it on the bottom of the start container. This is the start container. And now, see the code is refreshing. Now I'm going to move. Oh, that's cool. Now the camera follows me. Now right now I'm player 1. I'm a pink square. I'm going to leave it for the tutorial, but you all know that if you click on that sprite, you can go to the gallery and we can get our monkey back or a little ghost. It's a little monster. Done. Now I've got to, let's see if my P1 turns into a ghost. Yeah. What's up, ghost? Ghosty quest. All right, so I'm going to leave that because it looks cooler. Drag camera to follow my sprite into the bottom of the on-start container. And then remember, we can always see your code by clicking this button here, and you can match your code up and make sure that it is similar, except for the ghost. Let's go next. Unfortunately, our player is starting in a dangerous position. By default, all sprites spawn in the middle of the screen. Let's change the game so your player starts somewhere safe. I like that idea. I wish I had more space here, but I guess I just moved down. Snap. Oh, I want to see more. Yeah, you know what, you guys? This is probably easier is to open the more so you can see it. Snap a place my sprite on the top of random. Snap place, okay, at the bottom of the on start. So that's under scene, place. There's place. Drag it and drop it at the bottom there. Sorry, my face is in the way. And I'm going to move this button here too. So place my sprite on the top of, click the checkerboard tile and place it with the green flag. Okay, I'm going to click the checkerboard tile and I'm going to pick the green flag. Okay. And then let's wait for my screen to refresh. Oh, look, it starts it on my green flag. That's cool. So now let me just try moving my character. Yep, I can move my character, spacebar to jump. But my character, if I refresh, starts at this kind of safe spot where they're not going to get hurt in the game. Click the checkerboard tile and replace it with the green flag. Yep, I did that. Now the sprite starts in the green flag. If you want your sprite to start somewhere else, you can move the green flag by editing the tile map. The tile map is a grid of square of tiles that make up your background. Where do I edit my tile map? Is there a spot right here? I don't know. I'm going to have to, because I would like to put that like further back or something. But for now, I'm just going to leave it right there. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Time to add some danger to the game because that makes the game fun. When a player overlaps the skull tile, will trigger a game over. Drag the on sprite of kind overlaps. So let's find the into the workspace. So it just says into the workspace. So This is a scene because it's gray and this is gray. And it's on sprite of kind. On sprite of kind. Okay. Overlaps at location. That's a pretty complicated tile there. It's got a lot of options. So let's see what they tell me to do. Click the checkerboard image and change it to the skull tile. So let's change this to the skull, the little red skull. And then click the checkerboard and then snap a game over lose block into the new container. So here's game. And I'm going to snap it into the, oh, and this is the new container. So I'm going to go to game, game over, and I'm going to drag it right into this new container. You lose. Oh, so sad. And then remember, you can always double check your code by clicking here, and you can see if you've done that correctly, and it looks like I did. Remember, you got to check all three things: sprite, player, skull, location. Game over. Yep, got it. Okay. And let's test this. Let's click on, let's just try moving. Oh, sweet. Now my character can die. So there's a little more adventure in the game because you can die. All right. We have a way to lose. Let's add a way to win. Drag another on sprite of player overlaps at location. All right. If you say so, I'll do it. Scene on sprite of kind player overlaps location. This time change the checkerboard to the trophy tile. Click trophy. That's the trophy tile, I'm guessing. Snap a game over lose block into the new container. Okay, game over lose block and switch to win. How do I switch to win? I guess I click right here. Oh, win. All right. And double check your code. Everything looks good. Yep. Okay, next. Oh, well, let's test it. Or is it going to tell me to test it? Okay. Now we have a simple platform. Oh, let's click on it and test that out. Okay. So let's move. And then spacebar is my jump. Oh, dang it. I want to win. I'm going to jump. Yeah, I got to go high. I want to get to my trophy. And I am the winner. You have made a game with a win in the end. Click finish to return to the main page where you can share your game with your family or friends. What? Click finish. I'm going to do it. Finish. Okay. So share. I could share this. You need to publish your project to share it or embed it in other web pages. You acknowledge having consent to publish this project. Okay. Publish. I give consent. And then your project is ready. Use the address below to share your project. Then you can copy it and you can just share that link with whoever you want. You can put it in the chat. You can put it wherever. You just made your first platformer game. Now, as very basic. Can we make it cooler? Can we customize it? Yes, we can. But that's for a future tutorial. Or you can just start messing around with the rest of these things and start going down this line of code. And you can start adding simple enemies. And then what's the next one? Multiple levels. Learn to make enemy AI so you can program them to move. And then level up your gaming skills by completing the tutorials and guys. So that's really cool. So anyway, I hope you had fun making this. You're making a game that can actually be played by other people on the internet. What? Have fun. Be creative. See you later.